Welcome everybody, joined by three men's basketball seniors, Andrew Meszaros, Skrelja and Phillip DeSeignora. 2 days before your senior night game, last home game for you guys in the regular season. Great careers, you guys have been part of 3 straight 20-win teams. It's been a pleasure to watch, but as we come down the end, if you guys could reflect back a little bit, talk about your favorite personal moments and team moments, and I'm actually going to ask each one of you to kind of narrow it down to one of each. So, Drew, your favorite moment as an individual so far playing here at Stevens?
I think my favorite individual moment on the team was definitely when I hit the game-tying shot against Nazareth this season. We were down 2 and with like 4 seconds left, and I got the rebound and pulled up and hit the game-tying shot, and then we actually ended up winning that game. So, individually for me, that was my favorite moment.
Yeah, coast to coast, rebound on one end, coast to coast, pulled up right inside of the 3-point line. Very memorable play. Your favorite individual moment, Matt?
Mine's actually pretty similar. This year we had a big win over NYU. We were down 2, time running out on the clock. Got the ball in the post, made a pretty good move, defender up in the air, made the game-tying shot. Same thing, we sent it to overtime, ended up winning. So worked out for me. It was a great moment, and then the team capitalized in overtime as well.
Phil, your favorite moment. You've been a guy, you kind of slowly moved in, and now one of the biggest contributors on a daily basis. Your biggest individual accomplishment.
I would say same game as Drew against Naz. Earlier, with 22 seconds to go in the half, at the end of the game, we were down 6 points. I came up the court, I believe it was dragged. Schmelz came off the screen, turned around, threw it back. I hit the 3, gave us a chance to stay alive, and we fought through. Drew was able to hit a game tie, and we went to work in overtime.
I also remember another big 3 that you hit coming off, I think, a screen against Nazareth here,
yep.
Even getting knocked down, hitting a big 3. So there's been a couple one of those. Phil, right back at you. Your favorite, team moment over the last couple years?
Moment, going back to freshman year, just coming in, not knowing what to expect, meeting all these guys, growing with them over the last 4 years, understanding that they're my family now, they're my brothers. We worked together throughout all the years. And that's honestly my favorite team moment. Just learning these guys, picking their brains, and growing with them at the same time.
Andrew, your favorite moment so far from a team standpoint?
Like Phil said, it's been a great journey these past 4 years. But I think one of my favorite team moments was last year when we were selected to play in the NCAA tournament. We didn't win that prior tournament, but we had a good enough record to make it into the NCAA tournament, and just being in this room watching the selection show, that was very satisfying when we got selected.
And last but not least,
I definitely got to agree with Drew. Being in this room, learning that we were selected for the NCAA tournament, one of the elite teams in the country. We were ranked last year. Showed all our hard work just culminating, paying off, and then actually playing in the tournament against another great team. Ended up coming up short, but we rallied, made a great comeback. So those moments combined were definitely some of the greatest ones.
Yeah, Sweet 16 team you guys actually ended up losing to, but as you said, it was a great game, and if 1 or 2 shots maybe went dropped, it could have been a completely different story. Last one for you. One of you guys can take it. All 3 of you can take it. You got Elmira on Friday night. Going to get a nice big crowd out for senior night, and then in the conference tournament, what seed and where that will be, that's still very much up in the air. Coming down the stretch, what's the goal?
All right. Well, we really plan on, of course, finish the season now strong. Senior night's big for all of us. It's going to mean a lot. We'll be playing with a lot of energy. So win that game, and then like you said, it's up in the air where we'll be seated. We might be playing here or on the road. To us, it doesn't really matter. We've lost at home. We've won on the road. We're not invincible either way. But if we play the way we know we can play, we win 2 games, extend our season, go into the NCAA. We still accomplish everything we wanted to.
So safe to say, I guess, the goal is just to obviously take care of business on Friday if you're able to, and see what happens in the conference tournament, and hopefully extend that season as long as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, it's been a pleasure to watch. Thanks for the time. I've really enjoyed seeing all 3 of you guys kind of grow into your roles over the last 4 years. So again, thanks for the time, and best of luck Friday and the rest of the way.
Thanks.